other day, I did a short asking you, hey, what kind of stuff do you guys want to see on this channel? Because I realize as we grow, we're not going to be able to just keep on reviewing products. The channel has to change up a little bit and do a couple of things different here and there to continue growing. So I made a short asking you guys what you wanted to see from me in terms of like what kind of videos you wanted to watch, and I got so many different good video ideas. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I also really appreciate all the support on the channel. We're at over 3,500 subscribers and everything, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, because in about a month or so, I'm going to be moving up to Michigan and working in the legal cannabis industry. So right now, it looks like everything is kind of like set in stone. In about a month or so, give or take, where I'm going to be moving and going into Michigan's cannabis industry, which is super exciting. So since, we only have roughly a month left in this hemp industry, and don't worry, I'll still try to do some videos on the hemp products when I move to the legal state, but no promises on everything, because in some legal states they do ban a lot of these cannabinoids. But the good news is, you'll get a bunch of different new style of content. And I figured, because we'll be leaving soon, I should go over some of the best brands that I've reviewed on the channel that I enjoyed the most. And it's hard to separate companies by edible, vape, flower, all of that. There's so many different brands. So today we're gonna go over what I would like to say my 5 top, disposable brands. So let's start off with number 5, who I think is the 5th best vape manufacturer on the market right now. I gotta be real with you guys. Some of the newer 3Chi products, if you haven't tried their new, True Strains, that is actually really solid. They have 12 plus different cannabinoids blended in there. They are super potent, got all different kinds of terpenes and flavor profiles. So 3Chi, they're a stable brand. They've been around forever. I actually have a 3Chi vape behind my head. So very plain, simple, straightforward. Let's go ahead and get a rip. By the way, this is our Liquid Diamonds by Kick. This is a 2-gram disposable. This is THCA, THCP, HHCP. Cheers, y'all. And by the way, this is the Venom OG. It's going to be a nice little hybrid, kind of in the middle, in between everything today. It's got a light taste of pine, a little bit of sweetness to it. I've been really digging it. This is my second of the Liquid Diamonds. I really like these. The only problem I have is these terps do kind of taste like the other ones, but that's besides the point, right? On to my 4th favorite brand. 4th favorite brand is going to be Hidden Hills. Hidden Hills, as you guys know, has been crazy. Their VVS Liquid Diamonds blend, their Sour Bells, their Fire blend. Fantastic company that I've really enjoyed their products. They have great image, they have great shelf appeal, etc. They are a really, really, really solid brand. Coming in at number 3 is going to be Dazed. Dazed, when they first came out, I reviewed them on my channel. I've had a couple of their products. They had THCPO. It was the first time I ever reviewed that. They had a couple of different disposables and devices that had technology that was cool, but in my opinion, their alt cannabinoids were just okay at that, right? But now, since they've released the Dazed A series with their THCA sauce and their Nimbus Atomic blend and all that, they have been going off, especially the THCA sauce 2-gram disposable. Those are our best-selling disposables in the store right now. They are 80% THCA. They're basically just a weed pen. They are fantastic. Dazed, you guys are awesome. They are based out of Kentucky. Super cool people. Love working with them. On to number 2, Cali Bloom. Kick by Cali Bloom. They have made a bunch of vapes, and I'm actually not the biggest fan of them from a while back. If you go back on some of my older videos, I talked a lot about how I thought Kick was just an okay brand that wasn't releasing anything new. But come 2023, I would have to argue Kick/Cali Bloom might be one of the best companies on the market right now in terms of all the different vapes they've came out with. I mean, look at me, I'm using one right now as we speak, doing this video. Let me get another hit of this for you guys. And finally, as you guys probably already kind of expected, my number 1 favorite vape company is, CannaAid. I wasn't even expecting to have to use this shirt today, but I can. CannaAid's my favorite brand. If you guys didn't know, CannaAid has been probably one of the best staple brands in our shops since the beginning of me being here, really. They make so many good disposables. And when I say CannaAid, I'm also including their subsidiary Peak. If you don't know, Peak is owned by CannaAid. Peak is more of the recreational side of things, while CannaAid is more of the medical side of things. But if we're just taking a look at some of the vapes that CannaAid have made in the past couple of years, we have Black Label HHC and HHCP. We have the Black Label D90 THCP that are banned now, if you guys remember those. Those were crazy. We have the Black Label D8 THCP THCH, really solid. We have the Mega Blend, which they have like 8 different versions of that. We have 2 Peak THCA disposable varieties, one with just THCA, Delta 8, and CBD, and the other one with THCA, THCP, and HHC. They've come out with so many new vapes. Oh, not to mention they came out with the Giga Blend with their big 3-gram disposable. They've come out with so many new vapes and so many amazing vapes. Like, I've really not had a bad CannaAid product. Maybe the first iteration of the Peak THCA disposables were like not the best compared to the new ones, but they're definitely pretty solid compared to some of these other vapes out here. So if you want my honest opinion, CannaAid, Peak, you guys, #1 vape brand. I know you guys probably were curious about what my best, like my favorite brands are. And I think most of you guys know that CannaAid is my favorite like vape company, but a lot of people probably just never figured or want to know what I think are the best 5 companies on the market. So those are what I think for vapes right now are going to be the best 5 companies. Thank you to the commenter who commented this and asked me to review a video like this, and I'll probably do edibles and other stuff like that on a later date. But I want to know, do you guys like this style of video? Do you like me going over my top 5s and like what I personally prefer in terms of what brands I think are the best or the worst, etc.? Let me know down in the comments. And also, like I said earlier in the video, if you haven't already, go ahead, drop a subscribe. I really appreciate it. We're growing at a rapid rate. Our next goal is 4,000 subscribers. I really think we can hit it, let's say by the end of August, maybe we can get 500 subscribers this month. I know you guys can do it. So go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.